As you come into your seated position, just see if you can ease the knees down towards the ground. Let the shoulders begin to soften down away from the ears. If you need support under your knees, then just bring some cushions or your blocks underneath your knees. And then closing down the eyes, just begin to take a little bit of movement here. A gentle sway in the shoulders through the waist. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow the shoulders to soften down away from the ears. Long inhale, shoulders roll all the way up towards the ears. Exhale, sigh the shoulders down the spine. Long breath in, shoulders rolling all the way up into the ears. Exhale, shoulders beginning to soften down the spine. With the next inhale, press the hands into the knees and begin to lift the heart to the sky. Take a little squeeze of the shoulders towards each other. Exhale, round the spine, sigh the chin all the way into the chest. Inhale, press the hands into the knees, lift the heart to the sky, take a squeeze of the shoulder blades. Exhale, round the spine, sigh the chin into the chest. Inhale, heart lift into the sky, squeezing in the shoulder blades. Exhale, sigh out the breath as you round the spine, pulling the belly button in towards the spine as you move. Inhale, come find your center. And as you exhale, soften the shoulders and place the palm of the right hand on top of the head. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, gently guide the right ear towards the right shoulder. Let the left arm stay nice and heavy. Hand just resting heavily over your left knee. And begin to feel the space in the left side of your neck. Breath is slow and steady. Slowly release the right hand back down to your right knee. And place the palm of the left hand over the head. And as you inhale, lengthen the spine, press the head up into the hand. Exhale, the left ear begins to tilt towards the left shoulder. Keep the right arm heavy. Long inhale through the nose. Long breath out. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, interlacing the fingers. Place both hands behind the head. Opening the elbows wide. Take a breath as you begin to lift the heart towards the sky. And as you exhale, curl the elbows towards one another as you bring the chin all the way into the chest. Inhale, opening up the elbows, lift the heart, lean the head into the hand. Exhale, bring the elbows towards one another as you curl the chin into the chest. Inhale, opening the elbows wide. And as you exhale, take the arms wide. And as you take the arms wide, make two fists. And then just begin to find a little bit of movement here around the wrists. Changing up the direction. Moving right, moving left, round in circles. Up, down with the fists. And from closed fists, open up the hands and just find some movement in and around the wrists and the hands. Maybe as you wiggle in through the fingers. Maybe as you rotate the shoulders forwards and backwards. Just finding a little bit of movement through the arms and wrists. From your movement in your arms, bring the hands towards one another and turn the palm of the right hand to the sky. As you turn the palm of the right hand up, take your left hand and begin to guide the right fingertips back towards the forearm. Just becoming aware of the stretch on the right inner wrist. Keep the spine lifted as you sit tall. Squeeze the belly inwards, pull the waist in. Release the right hand and turn the palm of the left hand towards the sky and begin to guide the left fingertips back towards the left forearm. Keep the left arm nice and long as you press out through the heel of the hand. Slowly release the left hand and then just beginning to bring the palms of the hands or fingertips onto the floor, just outside of the knees. Take a breath as you lift the chest, and then as you exhale, slide the hands a little further out and begin to see if you can lean forward over the legs. Think about the spine staying long and leaning forward, working on kind of pushing your hips up behind you as you lean the chest forward. Take a breath. Exhale, slide the hands a little wider and begin to lean a little deeper. Take a breath. Exhale, hands a little wider. Bring the lean a little deeper. Take a breath. Exhale, hands wider still. Beginning to bring the chest towards the floor. Maybe you're low enough to bring the nose towards the ground. Take in a breath. Exhale. Slide the hands even further apart as you begin to fold the body all the way forward over the legs. Take in a breath. As you exhale, slide the hands all the way back towards the knees, placing the palms of the hands together. Take an inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, right hand to the floor, left arm reaches over to the right. Keep the arms long, stretching out through the fingertips. Opening the chest towards the direction of your knees. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, left hand to the floor, right arm reaches all the way over towards the left. Long breath in, long breath out. So you inhale, come all the way back through center. And exhale, take a little twist to the right. Keep the hands nice and wide. Left fingertips to the floor, right fingertips to the floor. Take in a breath. Exhale, twist to the left. Fingertips pressing down into the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back through center and beginning to place the palms of the hands to the mat. Come all the way up into tabletop. And as you come into your tabletop, spread the fingers nice and wide, and then just begin to find a little bit of movement. And as you begin to move here, see if you can begin to add in a little bit of a circular movement around the wrists. Think about bringing the weight of the shoulders forward of the wrists as you move towards the front of the mat. And then change the direction of your flow. Find a little bit of stillness. Take a breath. And then exhale, just turn the fingertips to face the long side of the mat on both sides. And then just begin to rock from side to side. As you rock from side to side, you might here be able to bring in a little bit of a circular movement as well. If that's too much on your wrists, just stay with the left and right rock. Find a little bit of stillness here in the center. Turn the fingertips around to look towards the knees. And as you turn the fingertips around to look towards the knees, begin to rock your bottom back towards the feet. You might be able to go quite deep here, or you might just be able to move back a teeny tiny fraction. But feel the sensation around the inner wrists as you begin to shift the weight back. One last breath in. Exhale, bring it into your center and turn the hands around so the fingertips point towards the front of the mat. Wrists under the shoulders, hands spread wide. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, the hips. Exhale, round the spine, draw the chin all the way up into the chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, the hips. Use the full breath to move. Exhale, round the spine, draw the chin into the chest. Connecting with your breath with every movement. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, the hips. Exhale, round on the spine, draw the chin into the chest. So you inhale, come back through neutral. Exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine, squeeze in the waist. And with the next inhale, keep a bent right knee as you lift the sole of the right foot towards the sky. Take a breath. Exhale, the right knee right. Inhale, sole of the right foot to the sky. Exhale, right knee right. Inhale, sole of the right foot to the sky. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, right knee right. And then begin to see if you can tap the right knee all the way up towards your right arm. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Exhale, right knee right. And begin to bring the right knee all the way around to your right upper arm. Inhale, right foot lifts. Exhale, cross the right knee behind the left. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Exhale, right knee right. Bring it all the way around to the right upper arm. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Exhale, cross the right knee behind the left. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Exhale, right knee right. Bring it all the way around to the right upper arm. And then place the sole of the right foot to the floor, just outside your right hand. From here, take the left knee, walk it back an inch or two. And then let your left thigh begin to sink down towards the ground. And as you inhale, take the right arm all the way up to the sky. Exhale, thread the right arm through the left. Inhale, right arm reaches to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, thread the right arm to the left. Inhale, right arm reaching to the sky. Exhale, thread the right arm to the left. Inhale, right arm reaches to the sky. And exhale, begin to reach the right fingertips towards the left foot. Keep rolling the right shoulder open. Take in a breath. Exhale, palm of the right hand to the floor. Inhale, reach the right arm all the way around towards the left foot. And begin to lift the left foot into your right hand. If you can catch a hold of the foot in the hand, squeeze the heel of the foot in towards your bottom. You might need a strap around the left foot. You might hang on to your leggings, or you just might begin to reach towards one another. Take a breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, take the right hand, left foot to the floor. And as you inhale, straighten the right leg and point the right tiptoes to the sky. Exhale to the sole of the right foot. Inhale, right toes lift to the sky, stretch out the right leg. Exhale into the sole of the right foot. Beginning to tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Push the ground away, take in a breath. As you exhale, come all the way down onto the elbows. Come into your forearm plank. Keep pressing the ground away, lift the collarbones. Take in a breath. And as you exhale, lower the knees to the floor. Walk the knees up so they're pretty much sitting underneath the hip bones. And then tuck the toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor, dolphin. Sending the hips all the way up towards the sky. Lift the collarbones up away from the floor. Maybe you can walk your feet a little closer to your elbows. Take in a breath. Exhale, lower the knees to the floor. And as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, the hips. Exhale, round the spine, draw the chin into the chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, the hips. Exhale, round the spine, draw the chin into the chest. Inhale, come back, find your neutral. And exhale, push the ground away, lift all the way back up through tabletop. And as you inhale, begin to lift the sole of the left foot to the sky. Exhale, left knee left. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale, left knee left. Inhale, left foot lifts to the sky. Exhale, left knee left, and then bring it all the way around. Tap it towards your left upper arm. Inhale, sole of the left foot to the sky. Exhale, left knee left. Bring it all the way around. Tap to your left upper arm. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale, cross left knee behind right. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale and left knee left. Bring it all the way around. Tap to the left upper arm. Inhale, sole of the left foot to the sky. Exhale, cross left knee behind right. Inhale, lift the left foot to the sky. Exhale, left knee left. Bring it all the way around towards your left arm. And then place the left foot just outside the left hand. And as you bring the left foot around towards the left hand, just see if you can wiggle your right knee back an inch or two, allowing the weight of the right hip and thigh to sink towards the floor. And as you inhale, open the chest to the left side of the mat, reach the left arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the left arm through the right. Inhale, lift the left arm to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, thread the left arm through the right. Inhale, open in the chest, reach the left arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the left arm through the right. Inhale, left arm reaches to the sky. And exhale, begin to reach the left fingertips towards the right foot. Keep the chest open, roll the left shoulder back. Take in a breath. Exhale, palm of the left hand to the floor. Inhale, sweep the left arm all the way around to the back of the mat. And as you exhale, see if you can catch a hold of the right foot in the left hand. Lift in the chest. Squeeze the right heel in towards your bottom. Take in a breath, maybe you twist. And as you exhale, release the left hand, right foot to the floor. And as you inhale, straighten the left leg, lift and point the left tip toes to the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, lift and point the left tip toes to the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Step back through plank. Take in a breath. And as you exhale, come all the way down onto the elbows. Take forearm plank. Curl the hip bones around towards the ribs. Begin to press the ground away. Pull the belly button in, squeeze in the waist. Take in a breath. Exhale the knees to the floor. Walk the knees forward so they kind of sit underneath the hip bones. Take in a breath. So you exhale, push the ground away, begin to round the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift the hips to dolphin. As you lift the hips into dolphin, walk the toes a little closer to the elbows. Look towards your toes and think about lifting your head a little higher so that you can feel the space between the crown of the head and the mat. Pull the tummy muscles in tight. Take in a breath. Exhale the knees to the floor. Hands to the mat. Lift up to tabletop. Take in a breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a little bit of movement in the legs in downward facing dog. As you inhale, send the hips up high. Exhale, sigh out the breath. Pressing the heels of the feet towards the earth. Long inhale, send the hips up high, lift the shoulders, soften the head. Exhale, sigh the heels of the feet towards the earth. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend in the knees. Walk the feet all the way up to the hands. Lift up to halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way forward over the legs. Dangle the head, dangle the arms. Inhale, open the arms wide, rise all the way up to stand. Clasp the hands together, release the index fingers. And as you exhale, bend the knees. Press the hips forward, squeeze the glutes. Take a look up towards the fingertips, long breath in. And then exhale, draw a line with the index fingers across your ceiling as you find a back bend. Keep pressing the hips forward, squeezing the glutes in tight. Take a breath in. Exhale, folding all the way forward over the legs. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back through plank. High plank. Maybe you need to take a low plank. So just bring the knees to the mat if you need to. Take a breath in. Exhale, bending through the elbows, lower down, chaturanga. All the way to the mat. As you inhale, push the ground away, lift the heart, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend in the knees, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift up halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise to stand, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, clasp the hands, release the index fingers. Bend the knees, press the hips forward, squeeze the glutes. Begin to look towards your hands, take a breath. Exhale, drawing a line with the fingers across the ceiling as you find a back bend. Take in a breath. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back plank. High plank or low plank with the knees on the floor. Take a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, if you're ready, take an upward facing dog or cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your foot placement in your downward dog. Check out where the hands are and allow the head to hang heavy. And as you inhale, begin to lift the right leg all the way up to the sky in one-legged dog. So you exhale, bend the right knee and begin to twist through the waist so that your right hip bone and knee look to the sky, finding your scorpion tail. Take a breath in. So you exhale, bring the right knee all the way around to your right upper arm. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky, one-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, twist through the waist as you scorpion tail the right leg. Take a breath. Exhale, bring the right knee all the way around to the right upper arm. Shift the body weight forward, take a breath. And exhale, twist, right knee, left arm. Inhale, take the right knee to the right arm. And exhale, step the right foot to the outside edge of the right hand. With the palms of the hands to the floor, wiggle your left toes a little further back. And then see if you can let the left hip and thigh sink heavily towards the ground. Take in a breath. Exhale, straighten the right leg, lift and point the right toes to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend the right knee, sink the left hip and thigh towards the floor. Inhale, right toes lift. Exhale to the sole of the right foot, sink the hips. And as you inhale, take a squeeze of the inner thighs in towards one another. Exhale, push the ground away, arms are strong. Inhale, opening the chest to the right, reach the right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the right arm through the left. Inhale, opening the chest, right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the right arm through the left. Inhale, opening the chest, right arm to the sky. And as you exhale, twist through the feet so the toes point to the right side of the mat. Feel the stretch on the right outer hip. Take a breath. And then exhale, reach the right hand towards the left foot and dip the left hip towards the floor. Inhale right onto the sky. And as you exhale, plant the right hand to the floor. Turn the right toes back around to face the right fingertips. Take a breath in. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, Malasana squat. Sink low in the legs. Elbows beginning to push the knees apart. Take a breath in. Exhale. Long breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, press down through the legs as you rise all the way up to stand. Arms reach into the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, feet together. Inhale, open the arms wide, reach into the sky. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back through plank. High plank or low plank, your choice. Take a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Slow and steady. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a moment to find where your feet lie comfortably on the floor. Let the head relax. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Long breath in, long breath out. Inhale, one-legged dog, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee. Twist through the waist as you come into your scorpion tail. Take a breath. Exhale, left knee taps to left upper arm. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky, one-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion tail the left leg. So you inhale, bring the left knee all the way towards the left upper arm. And exhale, twist. Cross the left knee to the right upper arm. Inhale, left knee, left arm. Exhale, sole of the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Wiggle the right toes a little further back, and then bring a little bit of weight into the right hip as the thigh sinks towards the floor. Take in a breath. And as you exhale, straighten out the left leg, turn the toes to the sky. Take a breath. Exhale, bend the left knee, right hip sinks to the floor. Inhale, left toes lift. Exhale to the sole of the left foot. Take a squeeze of the inner thighs. And beginning to open the chest left, reach the left arm all the way up to the sky. Take a breath. Exhale, thread the left arm through the right. Inhale, left arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, thread the left arm through the right. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, twist through the feet. Turn the toes to face the long side of the mat on the left. Take in a breath. Exhale, begin to send the left hand towards the right foot and sink the right outer hip towards the floor. Inhale, left arm to the sky, lift the hips. Exhale, left hand to the floor to the inside of the left foot. And then begin to step the right foot to the outside edge of the right hand. Bend the knees, sink down low, Malasana squat. Elbows to the insides of the knees. Take a long breath in. Long breath out. And as you inhale, open up the arms. Take the right fingertips to the floor, reach the left arm up to the sky. Keep the right arm to the inside of the right knee. Take a breath. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, open the arms wide, left hand to the floor, right arm to the sky. Exhale, palms of the hands together in front of the heart. Take in a breath. And as you exhale, beginning to bring the palms of the hands towards the floor. From here, lift your bottom up away from the mat and squeeze the knees into the outer arms. Beginning to move towards our crow pose. Placing the palms of the hands firmly on the floor, bend the elbows, just like you would be going into a chaturanga. And then beginning to see if you can tease the feet off the floor. is you find your crow pose. If having the knees on the outside of the arms is a little bit tricky for you and you prefer to bring the knees to the insides of the arms, then bring the knees up close towards the armpits. Hands are on the floor, shoulder width apart, beginning to lean the body weight forward, tease the feet off the floor. So either knees on the insides, on the tops of the triceps or on the outsides of the triceps. Take a breath. Exhale, return into the floor. And as you inhale, rise all the way to stand, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold them forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back to plank, or maybe you want to jump back into chaturanga. Inhale to an upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a long breath in through the nose. Long, fiery exhale. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. One-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right upper arm. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. One-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion tail the right leg. Inhale, right knee, right elbow. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. And then place the right foot to the outside of your left hand. So taking the right foot all the way to the outside of your left hand. See if you can bring your right foot so it's at the same level as your left hand. Finding the balance, even if you need a block underneath the left hand. Take a squeeze of the inner thighs and then begin to bring the palm of the right hand into the lower back. And as you inhale, open up the chest, turning around so your chest faces the right side of the mat. Squeeze those inner thighs in towards one another. Keep your balance. Take a breath. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Beginning to step the right foot all the way back, one-legged plank. Take in a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, an upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment in your downward dog. Reset the feet, the hands if you need to. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale, one-legged dog, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg to the sky, one-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion tail the left leg. Inhale and left knee, left elbow. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. And then place the left foot to the outside edge of your right hand. You might need to wiggle it a few times to get it at the same level as your right hand. Keeping the palm of the right hand on the floor, or maybe you use a block, squeeze the inner thighs together and begin to place the palm of the left hand to the lower back. Opening up the chest as you twist the shoulders to the left. Lift the heart. See if you can bring the gaze out from looking into the chest to lifting the gaze forward, lengthening through the spine. Take a breath. Exhale, left hand to the floor and begin to step your left foot back to a one-legged plank. Take a breath. Exhale in chaturanga. Inhale to an upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So you inhale, take the right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Lower the left knee to the floor. Bringing the palms of the hands together. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, beginning to cactus the arms, interlock the hands and place the hands behind the head. As you inhale, lift the heart to the sky, lean the head into the hands. And as you exhale, slowly beginning to bring the right elbow to the right thigh, reach the left arm up to the sky, and take your left toes towards the right side of the mat. Holding at this, you're in a modified extended side angle pose. Lift the left rib cage high. Take a breath. Exhale, hands together, right knee meets left. Take a breath and step the left foot forward. Take a long breath in. Exhale, sink the hips forward. And as you inhale, open the arms, reach up to the sky. Exhale, see if you can lunge the hips a little further forward. Take a breath. Exhale to cactus the arms. And then squeeze in the shoulders. See if the fingertips can come towards the mat. Press the hips forward a little more. See if you can sink the right thigh lower. And maybe you can tease the fingertips on the mat. Take in a breath. Exhale, both hands come around, frame the left foot. From here, tuck the back toes, the right toes, and lift the right knee off the floor. Take a breath. Exhale, straighten out the left leg. Take a long inhale, send the gaze forward. Exhale, fold all the way forward over your left leg. See if you can bring the nose all the way into the knee or towards the shin. Take in a breath. So you exhale, bend the left knee and step the right foot forward to meet the left. As you step the feet forward, take a deep bend in the knees. Take the left hand to the back. And as you inhale, push the hips to the sky. Reach the right arm out through the crown of the head as you come into your wild thing. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring the palm of the right hand to the floor and step the right foot all the way out to the right. So your feet are wide, and then begin to bend the right knee, stretch out along the left inner thigh. Take in a breath. Exhale, turning the hands towards the left foot, spin the feet around, left toes point forward, and inhale, open the chest to the left, reach the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, twisting through the feet, point the toes to the left. Take a breath. And as you exhale, step the left foot behind the right knee, come into your wild thing. Right hand on the floor. Take a breath. Exhale, sit your bottom all the way down onto the ground and bring the soles of the feet together as you come into Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Take in a breath as you lift your heart. Exhale, take a little lean forward. Rocking the shoulders back in line with the hips. Draw the knees up in towards one another. Reach the arms forward and begin to round the spine, round the shoulders. Take a breath and exhale, pull the knees all the way up into the chest. Maybe you stay on the tiptoes as you pull the knees in, or maybe you can float the feet off the floor. But working on squeezing the knees all the way up into the chest and round and through the shoulders. Take in a breath. Exhale, begin to extend the legs, lowering the spine towards the floor, but keep the head and shoulders lifted. Take in a breath. Exhale, come all the way back up, crunch the knees in towards the chest, round the shoulders. Take a breath, keep your balance if you can. Exhale, extend the legs, lowering the spine towards the floor, keep the head and shoulders off the mat. Take in a breath. Exhale, lower the feet to the floor, lower the head and shoulders to the floor. If shoulder stand is in your practice, then begin to take the hips up towards the sky, supported on your hands. If shoulder stand isn't in your practice, then place a block underneath your hips and just lift the feet towards the sky. So your choice, supported hips with the feet in the air or come into shoulder stand. Lifting the hips off the floor. And seeing if you can take the feet in line with the hips. Take in a breath. Exhale, and that is you can begin to lower the tip toes to the very top of your mat. Take an in a breath. Long exhales. Take a breath in. Long breath out. Slowly beginning to bend the knees if they're overhead. And lower the spine all the way down to the ground. As you lower the spine to the floor, bring the feet to the floor. Keep a bend in the knees. Take in a breath. Exhale, push the ground away. Squeeze your glutes as you lift the hip bones all the way up towards the sky. As you lift your hips, rock the shoulders towards one another. And then bend the elbows and see if you can rest your thumbs underneath your hips. Just beginning to find a little bit of extra lift here in the hips. Take a long breath in. Long breath out. Squeeze in the glutes as you send the hips towards the sky. Take in a breath. Exhale, release the spine all the way down onto the ground. Beginning to hug the knees into the chest. Place the hands around the backs of the knees, the backs of the thighs. And then take a few rocks forwards and backwards until you come all the way up to your seated position. Rock the body forward, hands to the mat, and jump back chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a moment to reset here in your downward dogs. Long breath in through the nose. Long fiery exhale. Long breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, left leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Lower the right knee to the floor. Hands together. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, interlace the fingers, bring the hands behind the head. Elbows wide. Take a breath as you lift your heart, lean the head back into the hands. Exhale, hands forward of the chest. Left elbow and forearm to left thigh. Reaching the right arm to the sky. Take a breath. And as you exhale, turn the right foot to the left. Take one full breath in. Reach the right arm a little higher. Exhale, hands to the heart, left knee meets right. Don't worry if you begin to turn around on your mat. That's where you should be. Take a breath. Exhale, take your right foot forward. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, lunge the hips forward. Maybe as you walk the left knee back, the right foot forward, just finding a little bit more depth here in the lunge. Take in a breath. Exhale to cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulders, and then beginning to dangle the fingertips towards the ground. Seeing if your fingertips can meet the floor beneath you. Squeeze the shoulders a little tighter as you open up the front of the chest. Take a breath. Exhale, bring the hands forward, frame the right foot. Beginning to tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Take a breath. And exhale, straighten the right leg. So you should have the mat between your feet here. Take a breath, gaze forward. Exhale, fold all the way forward over the right leg. See if you can bring your nose all the way into the middle of your shin. Take a breath. Exhale, bend the right knee. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Take the feet about hips distance apart here. And then bend into the knees. The heels will lift away from the floor. Take the right hand all the way out behind you. And as you inhale, push the hips to the sky. Left arm circles around the head as you come into wild thing. Take in a breath. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Step the left foot all the way out to the left. As you step the left foot left, begin to take a side stretch in this right inner thigh. One full breath. Exhale, left hand just to the inside of the right foot. Reach the right arm to the sky. High lunge legs with a twist. Wiggle around if you need the mat underneath you. If you're like me, you came well off the mat. Take a breath. Exhale, twist, toes to the right. Take in a breath. So you exhale, step the right foot behind the left knee. Come on to the sole of the left foot, take your wild thing. Reach in the heart all the way up to the sky. Take a breath. Exhale, come all the way down to sit on your bottom. Bringing the feet together, butterfly out the legs. This is your chance to take a breath. Sit nice and tall, lengthen through the spine, long breath in. Exhale, lean in the chest forward. Take a breath. Exhale, press the shoulders back in line with the hips, bring the knees together. Reach the arms forward, round the spine. And begin to walk the thighs back towards the chest a little more. Take in a breath. Exhale, lift and hover the toes off the floor maybe. Take in a breath. Exhale, extend the legs and begin to lower the spine towards the floor. Keep the head and shoulders off the mat. Think about pulling the belly button and spine firmly into the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale, rise all the way back up to sit. Squeezing the knees to the chest. Round and through the shoulders. See if you can squeeze a little tighter. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend the legs. Lower the spine towards the floor. Keep the head and shoulders floating off the mat. Take a breath. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, soles of the feet to the floor. Options here again to take full shoulder stand, or maybe you just sit the block underneath your hips and lift the feet towards the sky. This might be enough of a shoulder stand for you today. If you're coming up into your full shoulder stand, and support the hips on your way up. Walk the elbows towards each other. And begin to see if you can bring the ankles in line with the hips. Maybe from your legs in the air, you can begin to lower the toes towards the ground. If the feet are on the floor and you feel comfortable, maybe you can clasp the hands and bring the forearms to the mat. Take in a breath. Long exhale. Long breath in. Long breath out. Beginning to bring the hands back to the back. This time we're going to begin to see if you can bring your thumbs to the back of your hips, work your fingertips around to the hip bones, and then just bend the knees. As you bend the knees, lift the knee caps towards the sky, the feet towards the floor, and then see if you can lower the right toes to the mat without your hands leaving the hips. If that's too much for you, just bring your feet to the floor and take your bridge pose. If your right toes are on the floor, maybe you can step your left tip toes on the floor. Or possibly you're coming into it from your bridge pose, lifting the hips, and then hooking the thumbs underneath the back of the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly release the spine all the way down to the ground. Bring the knees in towards the chest. And then just take a little rock here, side to side. Maybe you rock forwards and backwards. And then place the feet back down on the mat. Take the feet about hips distance apart. And then we have an option to maybe come back into your bridge pose, lifting the spine off the floor. Or maybe you want to move in and come in towards your wheel pose. If you're coming into your wheel, take the palms of the hands and place them pretty much underneath the shoulders so that your elbows point up towards the sky. Maybe if you have a block, you could squeeze the block between your knees, just giving you a little bit of purchase as you lift the hips off the floor. Take in a breath. And as you exhale, either come halfway onto the crown of the head or lift the hips up all in one. Find on your stage, maybe you rest here on the crown of the head to begin with, readjust the hands. And then maybe you push the ground away and lift the forehead completely off the floor, coming into your full wheel pose. If you have the block, squeeze it between the knees. Squeeze the glutes as you lift the hip bones up high. Take in a breath. As you exhale, slowly beginning to lower all the way back down to the ground. Take the block out from the knees if you had the block. Open the feet as wide as the mat. Take a breath in. And exhale, lower the knees to the right. So you inhale, bring the knees through center. And exhale, lower the knees to the left. Inhale through center. And as you exhale, hug the knees into the chest, hands behind the knees. And take a rock forwards and backwards until you come all the way up to sit at the top of the mat. Rock forward, hands to the floor. Step or jump back into chaturanga. Inhale, take an upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, press all the way back through child's pose. Bringing the forehead towards the floor. Massage the belly and ribs over the thighs. Take in a breath. And as you exhale, bring the elbows onto the floor. If you're comfortable in a headstand, then begin to either clasp the hands together or come up onto the hands as you begin to move in towards your headstand. Curling the chin into the chest, the crown of the head onto the floor. Your headstand may look like this. You may stop here, especially if you have a fear of lifting the feet off the floor when you're upside down. Maybe you move a little closer to a wall. Or maybe you take the next stage by tucking the toes and just lifting the hips off the floor. And again, this might be your level of headstand. So take it in stages and take it to the stage that works for you. If you're lifting the knees off the floor, maybe you begin to lift 1 foot at a time and just practice that sensation of lifting the legs up towards the sky. Taking your headstand, maybe you're free on your mat here in the middle of your mat, rocking out an amazing headstand. Maybe you're in the first stages of headstand and just beginning to move into your body, grow with your confidence, grow with your strength. Wherever your headstand is, whatever your headstand looks like, make it yours, make it strong. Stay with your breath, keep your focus. Stay in your headstand as long as you feel comfortable with. And beginning to slowly bring it all the way down to the ground if you're not there already. Find child's pose. Stretching out the arms. Deep breaths in and out of the belly. Walking the hands all the way back up towards the legs. And then take the feet out from underneath you and come and lie all the way down on the mat. As you lie on the mat, take a deep breath in and a full stretch here of the body. And as you exhale, soften into your Shavasana. A place where you can completely let go of the arms, of the legs, of the weight in the front of the body, letting the heaviness of the back of the body really sink into the mats. Readjust your body to wherever you feel comfortable in Shavasana. Slow down each breath. Feeling strong in your body. With each yoga practice you take, you begin to find more strength, find more balance, find more confidence, to try new things, to go a little further. Take these moments to just be, to be completely here right now. Beginning to deepen each inhale and lengthen out each exhale. Take an inhale and a full stretch of the body. Exhaling, holding on to either left or right sides of the body. Draw the knees to the chest. Just rest the head on the bottom arm. Take in a breath. Exhale, pressing the ground away, come all the way up to sit. Crossing at the ankles. Rest the hands on the knees. And as you inhale, press the hands into the knees, lengthen the spine. Lift the heart, squeeze the shoulders. Exhale, sigh the chin to the chest, rounding the spine. Pulling the belly button all the way in towards the spine. Inhale, heart lifts, squeezing the shoulders together. Exhale, long sigh out as you round through the shoulders, pull the belly button towards the spine. As you inhale, come back to your center. Exhaling the hands together. Lift the thumbs in towards the forehead rests into the thumbs. And take this time to thank yourself for your practice today, for creating time in your day to move, to breathe, to focus.